What I love about this time of the year is that this is a phenomenal time to reflect on what's gone really well and to project what you want to see 2026 look like. As a business leader, an owner, a sales manager, a principal, a director, you get the idea. It's now really important to actually spend some time understanding how this year actually went on. Here's a couple of the key headings that we use in our own business to make sure that we got to perform at the highest levels. The first foundational idea, what went really well this year? That's a great conversation to identify the stuff that went really well. What are the things that just did not go well? I look for the disasters, the lessons learned, the things that were just absolute shockers in the business, and I write them all down. In addition to that, I get you to think about what are the strengths that literally we should be leveraging in 2026. That might be past clients, it might be landlords, it might be your buyer work, it might be campaigns, it might be social media, it might be video, but we now need to start to think about how we go to leverage those strengths, because the strength unused is an unused competitive advantage. The next thing I got to look at, what strengths do we need to develop? That might be the conversation that if you think about it, we just don't have enough strength when it comes to our video work, or we don't have enough strength when it actually comes to our buyer work, or maybe what we're doing in terms of managing owners and expectations in campaigns, depending on the conditions that you're working through. After I have a look at those strengths, the next conversation is that where are the big opportunities for the business next year? Very different, because the big opportunities are about thinking where you're going to go and place your big bets. Maybe you placed a big bet on AI this year and it didn't come off. Maybe the big bet needs to be about improving the level of customer service, about really starting to think about who the best customers are that actually sit in your world and to go all in on that. Maybe it's even deeper and better relationships with your suppliers to start to get them to think about what they can do to be able to provide what they do in a better way that actually gets you more of what you need. And in addition to that, then thinking about the quality of the team. What are the specific skill sets that I need each team member to spend some time on, that if they improved would significantly change their value in the business. And this might be about the next 5 key skills that people need to go after in order to be able to make them one of the best people ever on the inside of your team. That little exercise is awesome. And a simple thing that we do is we build little type forms and we get people to fill in all of their answers to that. So then when all of a sudden you go to have your one-on-one with them, before you get to the end of the year, you already can see where their mind's at, about what they're thinking and about what they want next. And you can be in a position that you can lean more into that, where you can actually help them to see a brand new world that they hadn't even imagined. And that's really the skill set of what great leaders do, is that they see more in you than you actually see in yourself. And it's time to demonstrate proper leadership through proper conversations that actually unlocks people's thinking and allows them to go out there and to achieve things that are in their wildest dreams.